What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Comics Advice. Today, man, we're talking Absolute Batman issue 2 of 5. I gotta say, for one, obviously I'm a little bit far behind, but the other thing is the Absolute Batman series is absolutely kicking butt. You know, opening panel, you got Bruce in there in the Bat exhibit, and that's what they tell you this issue is gonna be about, right? Absolute Batman, the Zoo, part 2 of 5. All right. Then we go back into Gotham. What's happening in Gotham? You got Batman kicking all little party animals' butts. Now it's not the actual party animals; it's the people they're hiring. But I mean, he's just destroying them. All right, and Alfred's kind of narrating it, and he's talking about a good leader, a good sergeant would know when to retreat and regroup and when to advance forward. Batman should learn something, and then next thing you know, Batman just absolutely does Batman things, and Alfred's like, okay, Batman, he's absolutely different. Like this right here. So Batman, right, he gets them all into the water. Like, oh no, you got us wet. What are we going to do? Well, Bruce, he's a little smarty pants, right? So what's he do? He employs a chemically concentrated version of vinegar to turn the salt water into hydrochloric acid. So these guys are like, oh no, we're wet. What are we going to do? And now they're burning. They're running to their cops. They're now asking for the cops for help. The same people they were just killing, they're now asking for help because what Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, is doing to them. So as Alfred continues to kind of narrate Batman, he's watching from afar because he can't intervene, right? Not yet. He's like, Batman's interesting. He said a lot of stash houses, and if you look right here, look how they're all kind of set up, just like a Batwing, right? So he talks about that, very smart. He's got houses throughout the city. That way he doesn't ever get caught out one, right? You never want to only have one or two. Have multiple, right? So talks about that. He also talks about meeting with Red Hood, a suspected resistance group, right? So not a person, just a group named Red Hood potentially. But for the most part, stays to himself. The one that caught me off guard, ironically gave me the chills, was the fact that Bruce Wayne meets with Joseph Chill. And who's Joseph Chill? Joseph Chill is the guy that killed Bruce's father. So I'm like, okay. So as you can see, man, Absolute Batman 2 is picking up right where Absolute Batman 1 left off. All right. So now we're going to jump to the hospital where Mayor Gordon's in there with his daughter. All right. And they're talking, and somebody else wants to run for mayor. He's like, turn that crap off. But then in comes Martha, right? Martha Wayne, all right? And she's talking to Barbara. But then Barbara gets a call, and her partner have to go. And then you got Martha and Mayor Gordon kind of sitting down, doing a little chit-chat. These kids these days, they're going to have to be even crazier than we were, right? And Gordon's like, you almost sound like Thomas, right? Bruce's dad, Thomas Wayne. And she's like, don't I know it? And then he kind of reflects on, him finding Bruce Wayne inside the zoo exhibit. And Martha tells him, I miss those days when he was younger, right? Because he opened up to me. Nowadays, I don't know who he is. But I do like this new Batman, and I think Thomas would too. So maybe a little something that she may or may not already know. Then it jumps to Bruce, all right? He's playing poker with his buddies. Now, the key part in this, right, was this panel right here, where it's like, has anyone seen her lately? Who's her? At the beginning, I didn't know, but we'll get to that in a second. So they're starting to play poker a little bit, and everyone always ups the ante, right? Like, what do you bring to the pot? What do you bring to the pot? And what does Bruce bring to the pot? He brings one of the party animals' skulls. Turns out it's a GIS. And what's a GIS? A Geographical Information System. Meaning if one knew how to decode it, one could possibly get a beat on where the party animals were going to show up next. So as you can see, Bruce brought the mask in, because he wants to stir the pot a little bit, right? So it starts to get a little bit real, and then Bruce decides to stir the pot even more. He goes, high-tech, heavily armed, the party animals must be moving in on everyone's territory. Ozzy loses this, he's like, why would I know, Bruce? Bruce's like, relax, I was just asking if you're still in. And Ozzy goes, word is their man Roman, he kills everyone who meets and tries to make a deal. And yeah, I'm out. So Ozzy may or may not be fishy. And Bruce isn't done stirring the pot yet, right? Because he's like, Hey, Harvey, just you and me left. Do you think party animals potentially trying to take out Mr. Gordon? He was like, no, it'd be overkill. Gordon was losing before it happened. He'll probably still lose. It doesn't make any sense. Overkill, literally and figuratively. So Bruce is like, what's a bigger motivator than power? It's all about money. All about money. So, as you can see, the poker game kind of left some people a potential suspicious trail for Bruce to kind of follow up on later. But for the most part, he figured out a couple things. And then we jump to the good part. Bruce finds out from a source about a potential golden chest, right? He goes to investigate, as you can see right here. Now, what does Bruce find? This is what he least expected. It looks to be the head of the party animals right there. And he's like, hello there. Finally, Batman, we meet. Now, unfortunately, we don't have much time to chat because he surrounded the building with cops, his own people. And as you can see right here, he's going to shoot an RPG at Bruce Wayne. But this is only issue 2. So how is he going to escape this? In comes Mr. Alfred. And what's Alfred going to do? Alfred's like, hey, you got to talk to me. And Bruce is like, no, I don't. Alfred's like, give me 30 seconds. Bruce is like, fine. All right, you got 30 seconds. What do you want? He's like, all right, I'll take the 30 seconds, but we have to get out of here. I have a car out back. Unless you've got a better plan. I absolutely love this right here. He's like, yeah, I do have a better plan, and you're standing on it. Look at that, what, a big Batmobile right there? I mean, that thing is huge. Once again, absolute Batman, absolutely kills it. Yes, we're only on number 2. We're going to catch up by the time the next one comes out, but I mean, whew, kills it. And then the last panel right here, you got Selina, young Selina, asking Bruce, you lose something? All right, Bruce goes, Selina. And she's like, get up, you're coming with me. I expect that right out of Catwoman. That's very Catwoman-esque. Absolute Batman 2, once again, man. Like I've said 4 times, 5 times this video, absolutely kills it. I love it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Comics Advice is out. Number 3 is coming soon. Could be tomorrow. Could be today. Who knows? I'll catch you guys then. Take it easy. Peace.